Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Naba for Real Though podcast. Snapple fact: less than 5% of the population needs just 4 to 5 hours of sleep. The more you know. This real fact has been brought to you by Snapple. Snapple, made from the best stuff on earth. Hashtag not an ad, but could be. Okay, so... I believe in the last episode I talked about, the assassination of Charlie Kirk. And since then, well, basically, he had his funeral. They had a funeral for him. And at the funeral, his wife, who's now a widow, for obvious reasons, his wife, who is a widow now, said that ultimately she forgives the shooter. Which, I mean, it takes a lot to do that. No matter who you are, it takes a lot to do that, because this is me speaking as a person who didn't care and still doesn't care about Charlie Kirk as an individual. This woman, her name's Erica Kirk. She genuinely cared, genuinely loved Charlie, despite of everything he said and did. And for her to say that she forgives the shooter, that's admirable, to say the least. I gotta give credit where it's due. All right. Now, some people are going to down her for saying that, for forgiving him. But what you have to understand is it's very hard to forgive someone who did you extremely wrong. Because let's be honest, killing anyone that you love, when someone kills someone that you know and love, then the person who did that did you wrong. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. They did you wrong. And so, yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah. But yes, needless to say, the funeral for Charlie Kirk happened, and if I'm not mistaken, not only did his wife speak, but I think the president spoke at his funeral. They're even talking about giving Charlie Kirk a national day of remembrance. That's good. See, now you're going too far. You're going too far. He was Charlie was just a man who fucking spewed so much bullshit, and the bullshit that he spewed fucking fucking got him killed. So yeah. But in any case. Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, Jimmy Kimmel had lost his what's his name? What's it called? His late night show, momentarily, but miraculously he got his show back. So yeah, he's doing more episodes now, which good for him. I'm happy for him. But yeah, see, again, this is proof that the president cannot take a joke. He can dish it out, but he can't take it. And if you make a joke about him, he's going to punish you. And simply put, Donald Trump is a hypocrite. Now, here's the thing. Not only can Donald Trump not take a joke? If you make a joke about Trump, he's going to punish you. Also, now what's happening is if you make a joke about or express an opinion opposing Charlie Kirk, the chances are you're going to be punished in some form, in one way or another, which is utterly ridiculous. In fact, there are rumors that Charlie Kirk's birthday is going to be a fucking day of remembrance to honor Charlie Kirk, and it's like, what the fuck is it's like, why? That isn't what we need. That is not what we need. Fuck Charlie Kirk and fuck his family. I don't give a flying fuck about them. Now, there have been some black pastors who are pushing back on this martyr narrative. It says that several black pastors are pushing back. They're rejecting this narrative that Charlie Kirk was a martyr. Which, I mean, honestly, I'm on their side. How you die doesn't redeem how you live, the Reverend Howard John Wesley of Alexandria, Virginia, said in a sermon in the aftermath of Charlie Kirk's killing that has amassed tens of thousands of views online. that video went viral. Blood was gushing from his neck. It was oh man. Christianity told itself black people were inferior and therefore enslaved us. The Reverend Jackie Lewis, pastor of Middle Collegiate Church in New York City, adding that powerful voices have long controlled the microphone and used it to reshape Christianity to serve power, exclusion, and hate, which in the past, let's be honest, Christianity has been used to spread hate. It's the truth. And now, what happened as a result of that man's passing? A number of black people have been getting lynched because white people thought that that a black person shot Charlie Kirk when it was one of their own. It was one of their own. The victim, no. The shooter who was apprehended. What's his name? The shooter who was apprehended. What's his name? Let me see. What's his name? I forgot his name. But yeah, the shooter apparently is MAGA. So yeah. White people are having a misplaced anger toward black people. They are. And this isn't the first time they've done it. This is not the first time they've done it. So, oh, look at this. Texas students mock shooting / university response. Governor Greg Abbott agreed. Hang on. Another student began taunting them. "Hi, my name is Charlie Kirk," he announced, before collapsing to the ground, pretending to be shot. As he walked away, someone on video can be heard saying, "You're going to get expelled, dude." Governor Greg Abbott agreed, telling the university on social media to expel this student immediately. Mocking assassination must have consequences. Texas State President Kelly Damphouse later confirmed that the student was no longer enrolled. See. In a statement that the university will not tolerate behavior that mocks, trivializes, or promotes violence. Eugene, a First Amendment expert at UCLA, and Stanford read those statements skeptically. Mocking assassination is protected by the First Amendment, he said. Speech that mocks, trivializes, or promotes violence is protected by the First Amendment, generally speaking. So with that being said, fuck Charlie Kirk and fuck his family. Now, that's protected by the First Amendment. Now, moving on. Now, even as Texas Republican leaders have vowed to continue Kirk's fight for free speech on college campuses. Many have also demanded consequences for those who have reacted to his death by expressing sentiments they disagree with. Their actions may run afoul of the First Amendment, although specific facts would have to be litigated in court, legal experts say. But yeah. I mean, listen. This is the same man who said that black people were better off during whether he said it was during times of slavery or during segregation. If anyone said that during the Holocaust Jews were better off during the Holocaust because the Jewish population was controlled, and Jews weren't in control of each and everything. Do you know the amount of anti-Semites? Do you know that I would gain a shit ton of notoriety for being anti-Semitic? But yet, Charlie Kirk says that shit about black people, and we're just supposed to be forgiving. Fuck you. Fuck you. Disrespectfully, of course. You bitch ass nigga. Fuck Charlie Kirk and fuck his family. The reason I say fuck his family is because Charlie Kirk and his fans found and harassed and demonized George Floyd's daughter after on Twitter with they memed his death. They memed George Floyd's death, saying that he died of a fentanyl overdose and not of police brutality. Fuck Charlie Kirk and fuck his family. I don't give a flying fuck. Let's move on, because I'm getting heated all over again. And without skipping a beat, America recently had 5 mass shootings over the past, 24 hours? 5 shootings in a day. Wow. 8 over the course of 48 hours. It was these events occurred over the course of September 27th and September 28th, 2025. Bro, listen. On the 27th, the places that it happened are Louisiana and also in North Carolina. On the 28th, it happened one shooting happened in Alabama. Two happened in Michigan. One in Louisiana again, New Orleans, and one in Texas, Eagle Pass, Texas. Republicans don't care about these mass shootings. Correction. Republicans don't care about mass shootings unless they can politicize it. Unless they can politicize it for money. So there's the moral of that story. And don't deny it. It's the truth. It's the truth. I'm telling you right now, it's the truth. So yeah. But yeah. On a lighter note, shout out to Kaisenat. He did his big one. He hit 1 million subscribers. Which is an astounding feat. I'm genuinely happy for him. I am. You know, so yeah. Well, by now it's ended. And he went to one of Kevin Hart's houses with Drewski, and he brought some of his friends with him, and had a sleepover on the 29th, and yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, yeah. So Kevin Hart's like House C, right? Which is it's a pretty luxurious house, if I do say so myself. So his spare house is where like they had their sleepover, and yeah, it was fun all around. Excuse me. And on the final day, to as a final celebration, Kai had LeBron James cut all of his dreads off, and now he's basically bald. Okay, technically he's not bald. He still has hair, but it's not as long as it was. You feel me? So yeah. Shout out to Kai Cenat. He's a very, very extremely successful streamer, and I'm happy for him. I really am. During the Mafiathon, he brought his family. His mom, his brothers. I forgot to mention, during the Mafiathon, he went on the Jennifer Hudson show. He streamed it live, and it was a fantastic event. It was a fantastic event, and to do that is legendary. So yes, again, shout out to Kai Cenat. I'm genuinely, I'm happy for you. I truly am, and I can't wait for your movie to come out, because he teased the movie that he's making with Kevin Hart and Drewski. So yeah, I can't wait to see that, and yeah, aside from that, I don't know. Let me see. Aside from that, I don't. I have no idea what else he's planning, but I'm sure he's planning something else. And yeah, but yeah, I genuinely I can't wait for what else he has in store with AMP. So yeah. Oh yeah. Another thing, they had the guy from Hot Ones uh come on stream, and Kai and his homeboys ate ate spicy wings. Which, I mean, listen, I want to try this. I want to try the wings. I really do. I want to try them. But yeah, let me see. Lincoln Park also um went on came on the stream and performed, and I think like they performed like a song. It may have been a few songs, so that Kai and the rest of his crew would wake up. Which, I mean, yeah, they were grateful. Yeah. Which, I mean, listen, when a famous band plays at your fucking at your house, they are like you gotta be grateful. You gotta be you gotta have gratitude. You feel me? So yeah. Let me see. Sean Paul also came on stream, which, I mean, uh, okay. Admittedly, I didn't see I didn't see the stream like when he came on, because I was busy. But Sean Paul is legendary. He's legendary. You know. So yeah. Um. But yeah. Um. Let's see. What else do we have on the docket? If anything, I don't know. I've been a nasty girl. I've been a nasty girl. Nasty. I've been a nasty girl. Let me see. Yeah. See, I want to end on a good note, and I feel like Hasanet's stream was a is a pretty fucking good note. So yeah, I'll end it with more good form with more good like good or lighthearted topics. So yeah, as of so the NFL season is ramping up quickly, and a lot of games were played on week 14. Oh, no, week 4. So week 4 of 18. So there's 18 weeks in NFL season. So September 23rd. No, September 25th. The Seahawks played the Cardinals. The Seahawks won 23-20. September 28th is a smorgasbord of games. We got the Vikings and Steelers playing. The Steelers beat the Steelers won 24-21. Commanders Falcons. The Falcons won 34 to 27. The Chargers versus the Giants. The Giants won 21 to 18. The Texans demolished the Titans 26 to 0. That's abysmal. That's abysmal. The Buccaneers played the Eagles, and the Eagles won 31 to 25. Okay, the Patriots played the Panthers, and the Patriots won 42 to 13. When the Saints played the Bills won 31 to 19. When the Browns played the Lions won 34 to 10. The Jaguars played the 49ers, and the Jags won 26 to 21. The Colts versus Rams. Rams won 27 to 20. Bears versus Raiders. The Bears won 25 to 24. Ooh, that was close. That's a close game. My Ravens versus the Chiefs. My Ravens lost 20 to 37. Next game. Maybe next game. Packers versus Cowboys. The game was tied. Tied at 40. Wow. Okay. Well, that is pretty rare. The Packers versus the Cowboys. The Cowboys actually put up a decent fight. I'm surprised. Okay, cool, nice. So on the 29th, the Jets versus Dolphins. Dolphins won 27 to 21. And last but not least, Bengals versus Broncos. Broncos won 28 to 3. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'm going to end on that. And on that's the last major topic I have for the night. Let me see. Wait, hold on. Okay, let's do some Would You Rathers. Give me one moment. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, adults. Okay, would you rather marry someone you don't find physically attractive but has a great personality, or marry someone who's great looking but doesn't have a personality you like? I'll be honest, I'll marry someone I don't find physically attractive but has a great personality. Would you rather only eat bland food for life or only have bland sex for life? I'm gonna be completely honest. I genuinely don't want to have bland food, so I'll go with bland sex. I'll go with bland sex. At least I'm having sex of some kind, you know. So yeah. Would you rather tease your significant other with suggestive words, or tease your significant other with suggestive actions? Suggestive actions. I like that. Would you rather be pretty but have no sex, or be ugly and have sex every day? Sex every day. Sex every day. And be ugly. Yeah. Yeah. Would you rather only be able to kiss with your eyes open? How is that a bad thing? Am I right? or only be able to have sex with your eyes closed. Eyes closed. We do genuinely. We don't have to make eye contact while having sex. That's all right with me. Okay. Um, I'm recording. Where was I? Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What else? FMLs, FMLs. Let me see. Where do I find the FMLs? I forgot. For a second. FMLs, okay. FMLs. Okay, FMLs. So, okay. Today, my best friend and I have been friends for over 35 years, and now suddenly I don't have a friend anymore. All because my idiot son got his daughter pregnant, then abandoned her, and somehow it's my fault. My son is a deadbeat, and I deserve to have a 35-year friendship taken away. Damn. Damn. You did not deserve that. Damn. 449 people said that this person deserved it. No, she did not. She did not deserve it. That's unfortunate, but hey, shit happens. You feel me? Today at the airport, a lady bitched me out for changing her departure gate. She called me incompetent and accused me of messing with people's lives by making them walk. What? I didn't change the gate, and the other gate was less than 10 feet away. Man, don't you just love privileged white people? Let's be honest. She was probably the person who was complaining like that was most likely white. Let's just be honest. Moving on. Today after going to the bathroom, I went to bed. I have a very sturdy bookshelf that sticks halfway to the right of the door as I enter my bedroom. As I had dumbly turned off the lights as I didn't want to bother them with them before bed. I ended up kneeing the bookshelf hard, and now I'm wide awake and in pain. Yikes. Your life sucks. But I mean, hey, listen. Like, I mean this with all due respect. Worse things can and have happened. So yeah. Put some ice on it and yeah. If you need it, if you need ice, put some ice on it. But yeah, I also got some spicy ones. Okay. Okay. Today I'm really puzzled about explaining what he saw to our Today I'm really puzzled about explaining what he saw to our 6-year-old. So he walked in on us mid-sex, which itself would be barely acceptable if there were only the two of us, his married parents, but actually a dead drunk threesome between my husband, his best male friend, and me. No, that boy's traumatized. That boy is traumatized. Honestly, yes, you deserve that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When a man loves a woman. Today at a party, we played the game where the person next to you needs to say something nice about you. My neighbor didn't know me well, so he just pointed out I nicely smelled like mint. That's when my drunk husband exclaimed, "My gal loves eating my ass, so that's just her mouthwash you just smelled." What? What? Hey, yo. What the fuck? What the fuck? Today I found my girlfriend in bed with her gym trainer. Damn. They said they were doing cardio. Okay. Oh, I'm sure they were doing cardio. They were doing. They were doing. They definitely were doing cardio. Pieces of shit. Um. Yeah. So yeah, that was the FMLs. Now it's time for some HuffPost news. HuffPost news. HuffPost news. HuffPost news. HuffPost. Okay. Trump is getting roasted to hell by South Park, and he deserves it all. Facts. Daily Show finds a twist of fortune for James Comey amid Trump's indictment push. Stephen Colbert vows to troll Trump every night by doing one specific thing. Jimmy Kimmel taunts Trump with a blunt personal message about his show, as he should. Ethan Hawke reveals Robert Redford's very funny last words to him. Leonardo DiCaprio calls out agent who told him his real name was too ethnic. Yikes. Simon Cowell reprimands fellow AGT judge in shocking moment caught on video. Yikes. The Taylor Swift Justin Baldoni legal drama just took a disturbing turn. David Letterman shreds dictator Trump's attack using one very good throwback clip. As he should. Pete Davidson reveals the life-altering conversation that encouraged him to get sober. I'm glad he's sober. Sherry Shepard was once so convinced the rapture was near, she stopped paying bills and taxes. Okay. one could only dream of the rapture being near. Bruce Springsteen finally says how he feels when Trump insults him. Dakota Johnson says takes the naked dress to a new level with sheer lace gown. Octavia Spencer kicks off menopause with a hilarious new name for it. Oh, joy. Seth Meyers spells out what MAGA's latest freakout is really about. Okay, y'all. That's all the time we have. Thank you all for listening. Uh, Please remember that, as usual, life is pain, life is painful, and yet life is too short to be serious 24/7. So smile sometimes. And with that being said, I have been your host, Famo Goodlove. Um, Please feel free to follow me on IG at green green machine MACHINE_23, and on Twitter and on TikTok it's FAMO_Goodlove GOODLOVE 23. And with that being said, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.